Welcome to the 31st Annual Milwaukee's Grand Christmas Parade. Brought to you in part by True Value Hardware. It's not just a name, it's their way of doing business. And now your hosts, Howard and Rosemary Gurnett.
50 cents for one, two for $1. 50 cents for one, two for $1.
Well, good morning and welcome, as you were told, to the 31st Annual Milwaukee's Grand Christmas Parade.
I want to know what you mean by good morning.
Good morning. Well, that depends, Howard. It's quite wet out here, but it has not dampened anyone's enthusiasm.
Well, I guess you're right. You know, this condition here today is really not favorable for a Santa Claus parade, but I can say one thing, Rosemary, we have reindeer.
We certainly do, and he may be Santa may be in his swimming trunks and swim in here instead of ride in on any particular motor vehicle.
You know, I'm surprised that the crowd is as big as it is for the miserable conditions we're having, but we have a couple of fellows who are in the crowd.
That's right. I don't know where they are, but let's get to them. Bob Berry and Mike Murphy.
Right, so come on in, guys. Where are you?
Howard, great line about the reindeer. Really a good one. Way to start the show. We're out here on the avenue, as they say in Milwaukee. I'm Mike Murphy, and of course I'm with Bob Berry. And Merry Christmas, everybody. The weather's a little inclement. John Milan said no rain. We're going to have to hold him to that one, huh, Bob?
That's right. I told him, I said, look, I can take snow, I can take cold weather, but rain, don't let it rain. So look what happens. A couple of people I want you to meet back here.
Let's talk to 'em.
And this is Terry. Hi, Terry.
Hi.
What are you waiting for?
Waiting for Santa.
I don't blame you. And here's Lenny. Hi, Lenny.
Hey,
Anything special you want to see in the parade?
Santa Claus.
Everybody's waiting for Santa Claus, and I don't blame him, man. He'll be coming soon. Right now, let's go back to Howard and Rosemary.
Well, thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you very much, gentlemen, and try to keep dry out there.
Well, they get to talk to people anyhow.
They really do. We are located, of course, at Wisconsin Avenue and 3rd Street, right in front of the main entrance to the Grand Avenue. And this is where we've done other parades, the City of Festivals Parade and the Brewer Big Parade when they came back after the World Series.
That's exactly right, Howard. And we're going to have more of the parade and the coverage when we come back.
This weekend, people will be busting down the doors of every groundwater waterbeds location to get something they can't find anywhere else. Savings! This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Groundwater makes it a waterbed weekend with waterbed prices as low as $129. Groundwater bedroom sets start at $588. Even sheets and comforters are on sale. It's waterbed weekend at all 12 Groundwaters, including Pershing Plaza, Kenosha, Menominee Plaza, Menominee Falls, and the new store in Janesville.
If you're looking for Christmas gift ideas, take an expert's advice and check out the Santa's Parade catalog from True Value Hardware stores. Get this Remington micro screen electric shaver for only $32.99, and give someone who enjoys cooking the Rival food steamer just $34.99. Or choose this Toastmaster continuous cleaning oven broiler for $48.99, and you'll earn a $5 rebate from Norelco when you buy their Dial-A Brew 2 coffee maker at participating True Value Hardware stores and home centers.
Nancy Pluta is a great little girl. She helps Mom in the kitchen, goes all out on the softball field and on the ice. Maybe that's why she just could be Milwaukee's best shot at Olympic gold. We'd like you to know more about great little Americans like Nancy and about our great Americans. A complete staff of financial counselors to help you choose the short-term savings plan, the certificate of deposit, the tax-sheltered investment that's just right for you. Great American Savings, right where you need us most.
Okay, guys, what do you like best about Hardee's?
Hardee's Burger.
And?
Hardee's Biscuits.
And?
Hardee's Bacon Cheeseburgers.
And?
Hardee's Fries.
And?
Hardee's Chicken Filet.
And how about these at Hardee's?
Oh, Sure Tails.
Short-tail stuffed animals at participating Hardee's. Just buy any sandwich and medium soft drink at the regular price and take one home for $1.59 plus tax while supplies last. Collect all 5.
Okay, we are back, and the parade is just about to begin, and a motorcycle escort is leading things.
Jingle Bells is coming up on Wisconsin Avenue, and it's really wonderful.
It really sounds good to hear it again.
That's the first Christmas song I've heard this year.
The Cudworth Legion Band, of course, does this traditionally, leading the parade, and they wear their Santa Claus caps, too.
They look like jolly fellows.
Well, they are jolly.
Those horns have to be a little damp by now. This is the announcement to the big parade.
How many parades have we been in, Rosemary?
I couldn't count.
Done a lot of them over the years.
You know, we're going to find out a little bit later on why they're coming in a different direction.
That's right. They're moving from east to west this year, which is totally different from parades of the past.
You know, when we would ride in the parades, we'd always get the wind right off the lake in our face.
Okay, you just saw a shot there of Gordon Hinckley from WTMJ Radio. And Gordy has been in a few more than we've been in, I guess, over the years. Of course, he's been here a little bit longer than we've been here.
We've got some nice old model cars coming up, too, that we'll be seeing.
Look at that beauty.
Let's
a lot
see
of
who's
Channel
in this
12
one.
celebrities are going to be in the parade, too. Jerry Taft and Dan Lewis and
Eleanor Hayes, right.
We're going to try to get to talk to some of them later here as they come by.
This car that we're looking at right now happens to be Gordon Hinckley's car.
Ah, yes, that's our overhead shot here from the boom. That's a beautiful car.
And here comes Jerry Taft, Dan Lewis, and Eleanor Hayes. They've got music coming out of their car. Hello there, how are you? They're waving, and they're protected. We used to have
They really
open
are.
convertibles.
Of course. Why, look at those chickens in there.
Who's this coming up, Howard?
Well, that's Larry the Legend and David Haynes from WZUU.
There they are. Hello there.
Larry is the one with the headgear. And
Larry the
followed,
Legend is working the other side of the road.
There he is. And they, of course, are being followed by the police marching band under the direction of Dennis Benjamin. The Milwaukee Police Band has been in existence since 1898. That's 85 years, for heaven's sakes. And it plays at many community functions and perennially leads the march to the tree at the City of Milwaukee's annual tree lighting musical festival. This year it's going to be held Sunday, December 4th. We've done a few of those, too, over the years.
Yes, we have. Who's going to be lighting it this year?
Well, Mimi Hines is going to be the featured guest this year.
That ought to be a real stitch.
Yeah. Well, you know Mimi.
She's a delight.
All of the floats feature specially produced music played over a sound system on endless cassettes. How about that, huh?
They just keep repeating themselves and repeating themselves. Kind of sounds like us, doesn't it?
Here comes some pilgrim characters. And, you know, the Christmas parade, of course, is before Thanksgiving, so the pilgrims get in a Christmas parade here. I always find that rather interesting. Well, listen, we're going to go to a break here, and then we'll be back with more of the 31st Annual Milwaukee Downtown Grand Christmas Parade. We'll be right back.
People who work hard need hard-working gifts from True Value Hardware stores. This holiday season, give Dad a hard-working Campbell Hausfeld Power Pal, the portable air power source that caulks, inflates, sprays, and glues. Or give the Dremel Moto Tool Kit to grind, polish, route, and more, and receive a free wood-burning iron. To turn Dad's workbench into a workshop, get the Duracraft 10-inch bench table saw from participating True Value Hardware stores and home centers.
Ronald McDonald in Return of the Fry Guys.
A wanted poster.
Wanted McDonald's French fries?
Thanks a lot.
The Fry Guys took our fries.
Yahoo! We love McDonald's French fries.
They went that away.
You can't catch the Fry Guys.
Yeah. Where are you?
Peekaboo, we see you. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Rounding up folks who love McDonald's French fries is mighty easy.
McDonald's, Ronald and you.
Okay, the Christmas parade continues. This is the Pulaski High School Band.
And aren't they colorful?
Another one of Milwaukee's outstanding bands under the direction of Ron DeVilliers. Participates this year in the tree lighting ceremony also.
That's a big unit.
You know, this band has been around. They even took part in the World Series parade last year for the Brewers.
And a nice sound.
And there's that great shot from our overhead camera. We got a camera about 40 feet in the air here. And I don't envy our cameramen. They were here about 6 this morning when it was still dark, and it was really raining at that time.
Oh, I know it. They're up there with sheets of plastic over them.
They're tough. They're a tough breed.
I wonder how they know what's going on. Oh, this is a nice-looking car.
Ah, sure. Sure it is.
Is that Charlie Hansen in there?
That's Charlie.
Where's Shaky?
Well, he's shaking along in there somewhere.
I think he stayed home today.
Hey, Charlie, we're over here.
Listen, maybe Mike Murphy and Bob Berry can find out. Where are they?
You know where Shaky is today, you guys?
There they are. I guess they're not tuned in.
Well, we have the Silver Bells coming up. And the float features silver bells hanging from arches. A group of children sing Silver Bells, Silver Bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Singers are led by the O'Connell sisters, and the float is peopled with members of the Milwaukee Junior Showcase.
Well, following those darling children on that float, we have Raggedy Ann and Andy and, of course, the Calico Cat and Gingham Dog.
Gingham Dog, yeah.
I never heard of some of these characters.
And we got a couple coming up, too, after the animals here. This, of course, Bob Reitman and Gene Miller from WKTI.
That's right.
So we say hello to them as they go by.
Oh, look at the response to them.
Okay, and here we go with another band. This is the Bayview High School Band coming up. The Bayview High School Band is directed by George Serwin, and the Bayview Band is considered one of the finest high school bands in the country. They've appeared at Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on national TV, numerous City of Milwaukee tree lighting festivals, of course, and they also have played in the parade that welcomed the Brewers home after the World Series. Great band, always a tradition here, the Bayview High School Band.
Let's get over to Mike Murphy and Bob Berry. Are you over there, guys?
Hey, Rosemary, I'm moving down the avenue. They're pulling my cars even as we speak. I feel like I'm marching with the band. I've got a very special guest here I wanted to talk to if the band isn't too loud. If nobody can see old Bones the Clown. Bones, how are you today?
Very good, Mike.
Merry Christmas to you.
Same to you, Mayor.
How many parades have you been in?
Well, we did West Dallas Thursday. We're doing this one today, and then tomorrow we got Menominee Falls and possibly Waukesha tomorrow.
Well, you're certainly busy, and you wore the inner tube. Are you expecting more rain or what?
I hope it doesn't, though.
Oh, I hope not either. It doesn't seem to affect anybody. Everybody's having a good time.
We appreciate all these people coming down and making this parade a success, including yourself.
Thank you very much, Bones. Back to Howard and Rosemary.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. They're right out there along the sidelines, and it's not easy out there.
No, it isn't. Actually, sometimes they get lost in the crowd.
This is Jane Jeffrey from Channel 18.
It's a nice, snazzy little car she's riding in.
Jane has been in a lot of parades, too, over the years. And this year, they're keeping the tops on instead of removing them, which makes sense.
Well, Jane is followed by more nursery rhyme characters for the kids. There's Goldilocks, the farmer's wife, and Bo Peep, and that's the farmer's wife?
Listen, you don't know the modern farmers.
Well, I see the three blind mice coming down the street. They all have some other characters with them, of course.
Ah, there's a bear.
There's little Bo Peep.
I don't think that's the new bear from the zoo, though.
It's supposed to be a lamb, Howard.
Oh, a lamb, okay.
It's little Bo Peep.
Well, little Bo Peep and her bear.
It's been a long time since you've heard nursery rhymes, I know.
I think so. And here we got some clowns. This is the Clown Funhouse. Every Christmas parade has lots of clowns, and the float features odd-shaped funhouse visible from every opening. Jolly the Clown performs on the platform in front of the float.
All right, we're going to have more of the big parade right after this.
This weekend, people will be busting down the doors of every groundwater waterbeds location to get something they can't find anywhere else. Savings! This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Groundwater makes it a waterbed weekend with waterbed prices as low as $129. Groundwater bedroom sets start at $588. Even sheets and comforters are on sale. It's Waterbed Weekend at all 12 groundwaters, including Pershing Plaza, Kenosha, Menominee Plaza, Menominee Falls, and the new store in Janesville.
Receiving a household gift from True Value hardware stores is like getting extra household help. This Bissell carpet sweeper with twin brushes will self-adjust from carpets to bare floors. And cleaning jobs will require less muscle with the Black & Decker cordless scrub brusher. To give a boost around the house, choose this Costco step stool with a padded seat. And for entertaining or everyday use, give this Quaker tray table set from participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
Okay, back.
All right. Got caught off guard there for a minute.
Well, listen, I see another big band coming here, and we're picking it up. And,
oh, what's that? Rain.
rain.
That must be somebody's umbrella.
Somebody's umbrella. That's cute.
That is saying
well,
it,
that's
definitely.
Bob Berry and Mike Murphy. Hey, you guys. There they are.
All right, hi.
Main Street today, Howard and Rosemary. We're having a good time. I want you to talk to Bob. He's got this umbrella. He stole some youngster's umbrella. Can you believe this guy?
This is our weather forecast for today. It's really not too bad, though, is it, huh? It's not raining too hard, is it?
No.
I don't see you with an umbrella. Are you wet? Huh? No, you're not wet, right? Mom's holding the umbrella, but you're not using it.
No, we're not. It stopped raining a little bit.
It's really kind of pleasant, isn't it? I mean, it's not too bad.
It's beautiful, even in the rain.
Could be colder, right? What do you like about the parade, huh? Anything in particular? What? He's looking for Santa Claus up in, aren't you? Huh? Sure. Let's go back to Howard and Rosemary right now.
Okay, you guys, thanks a lot. The Lakewood Band is coming by now, the junior high band from Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. That's near Lake Geneva, and they're under the direction of Pat Doyle.
I like the color of those uniforms.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Reindeer. Mm-hmm. We got it.
Okay.
All right. Now, do you know who's coming up?
Well, let's see. I think it's a couple of our gang.
It certainly is. Jim Mike and Nancy Christopher, and they should be on a microphone. Here they come in a nice yellow convertible, and they aren't afraid to be out in the rain.
Well, talk to us, guys.
Good morning, how you doing?
Just fine. How is it out there?
Oh, it's a little wet.
A little wet?
Not bad.
Well, listen, you're the first guys to come by in a convertible that has the top down.
Yeah, are we really? We're the first ones to come with a convertible with the top down.
I think
Is
that's
that right? We're the
Yeah,
first ones.
you're
Did they see the
right.
license plate on this car? I wonder. It says rain. It says no rain on the front.
Yeah, did you see? And it's not true. It's raining in the car. It's a little cold, but there's a lot of people out here, and we're having a good time.
Well, that's good.
You know, I think you're going too slow for the unit that's behind you, which happens to be the III Shrine unit
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
on
they're
their
gaining on you.
motorcycles.
Oh, I know, they're noisy.
You feel any pressure back there?
Well, I tell you, we're about to lose our voices because we have to kind of yell over the Shriners behind us.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
talking to you, Jim and Nancy.
Hey, right, Jim and Nancy, have a good time.
Nice talking to you. Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
Here are the III Shrine units. The units include the motor core, cycles, and small scooters. You know, they have clowns. They have so much fun, these guys.
Yes, they do.
The cycles and scooters do intricate maneuvering as they move up the avenue to the delight of the crowd.
I believe, Howard, this is all volunteer. They go all over to put on parades.
Well, I know they do, and look at those big flags the motorcyclists have. And here are these scooters. Aren't they cute?
Mm-hmm.
And then the little cars follow. They're coming up later. We'll see them on our monitor here in just a moment.
Are those the horns on the motorcycles that try to play a song? I think that's what it
Look at
really
that.
is.
It
Yeah.
looks like the Indianapolis Speedway start here.
These are really tiny, tiny cars. Here they come in formation.
Ah, they're really zooming by now. Look at that.
It looks a little ridiculous.
It does. That's why I can never get a small car, because I'm too big for a small car.
I know. I wonder how they get in those.
With a shoehorn, I think.
Of course, there's their big van that carries all their equipment. That's the one that's playing all the noise.
Well, these guys really have a lot of fun, and they ride so that crippled children can walk.
That's right.
So the Shriners do a fantastic job.
What kind of a clown is that? Oh, that's a wolf.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And that's a clown. We're not too confused here.
And the music you can hear in the background is from the Greendale High School Band and Pom-Pom Squad, which is coming into view right now under the direction of Chuck Sable. An outstanding musical group in every way, representing the village of Greendale on the southwest side of Milwaukee. Great music, precision, and flair. The excellence of the band is a real tribute to the late Gerald Snyder, who directed them for many years.
You know, Howard, standing on the platform with me is Paula Boyd, and she happens to be the director of marketing at the Grand Avenue. And we want to find out what's happening during the holiday season. Hi, Paula. Nice to have you on our show. Are you enjoying the parade?
Wonderful, Howard.
Great. We'll wait till this unit passes, and then we'll chat. Okay, there they go. Paula, I'm going to have to share this mic with you. I think the rain has damaged a few of the cords. But why don't we go to break, and then we'll come back and find out what's happening at the Grand Avenue, all right? So we'll be back right after this.
If you're looking for Christmas gift ideas, take an expert's advice and check out the Santa's Parade catalog from True Value Hardware Stores. You'll find their Harvard Cutlery 3-piece knife set for just $24.99. And this wherever handheld electric can handler for $21.99. Any chef will appreciate a Corning 4-piece casserole set, just $14.99. Or the Rubbermaid 8-piece microwave cookware set for only $27.88 at participating True Value Hardware Stores and Home Center.
There's a place where Christmas dreams come true. The Kmart Toy Store, where Ideal's 6x6 high-risers vehicles are on sale. And so is the Crunch Canyon playset to go with them. And look, here's Ideal's Happy Returns action doll and Rub-a-Dub doggy.
I got a feeling I'm gonna get something really good this Christmas.
Kmart, we've got it, and we've got it good.
Are you tired of the plastic world of plastic restaurants that serve plastic food? Then come to Coco's, a more appetizing environment, serving delicious meals from Coco's extensive menu for about what you'd expect to pay where you're eating now. So next time you go out to eat, enjoy it. Come to Coco's. It's a nice change of place. And for a nice change of taste, try our crispy fried zucchini and jumbo onion rings. They're great appetizers.
Franklin High School?
Yeah.
There we go. Well, Franklin High School is coming up, but I want to introduce Paula Boyd again, who is marketing director for the Grand Avenue. And there the Franklin Sabres are.
Right, they're under the direction of Karen Trembath, Rosemary, fast becoming one of the better suburban bands in our area, representing the city of Franklin, and that's on Milwaukee's far south side.
All right, Paula, I know that this is very exciting for the Grand Avenue and another Christmas season. What's special about it this year?
We've got all types of Christmas decorations that we've been very busy. All our little elves have been putting up this week. We've got over 100,000 lights. It really glitters. And we've got a special new Santa Village and a Christmas tree that's 33 feet tall.
Sounds great.
It's wonderful. It celebrates all of Milwaukee's folk traditions.
Do we still have Billy the Brownie around?
We have Billy the Brownie around, yes.
Okay, look who's coming up here. Dick and Ellen Stout from WBCS and last year's parade hosts on another station, of course.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
That is not Dick or Ellen.
No. Well, we got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, too. Hi.
Hello
How you
there.
doing there, Dick and Ellen?
Same to you.
Thank you.
Oh, these are cute costumes.
Those are very nice.
And they're followed by horses, Howard.
Well, this is John McCullough, Rosemary, from Channel 4.
That's right. John goes to all the parades. He has a large farm, I understand.
And he has a 4-horse hitch. I wonder why. But McCullough, of course, is at the reins of a wagon and the 4-horse hitch that led Milwaukee's old circus parades. The 4 horses are Belgians, and they're a beautiful breed. Hi, John.
Hello there. We're on the
Hi,
Pabst
how you doing?
wagon right now, Howard.
Okay.
And this is of all the parades also.
This is a horse-drawn wagon, of course, pulled by 4 Percherons. Carries 8 persons outfitted in turn-of-the-century costumes. That's cute, huh? I think we rode in that in Cudahy one time, many years ago.
All right, we see Joe Wilson's horse there. And look at that cute. Oh, that's a sleigh, isn't it, on wheels?
Well, that's an old-fashioned horse-drawn sleigh, Rosemary, and that's from T.A. Chapman Company.
Isn't that darling?
And the sleigh, of course, is actually used by Chapmans during the early part of the century.
Okay, this is the another band.
Westernettes. This is a drill team, the Westernettes from Menominee Falls.
Great precision. Didn't they do a nice job? Like that song? Okay. All right, we're going to go away for a break right now, and then we'll have more of the parade when we return.
Into the sometimes colorless world of microwave cooking comes a brilliant idea from Tappan, a microwave with a built-in browning element. It puts browning at the touch of your fingertips. You'll never, ever have to sacrifice beauty for speed. So for food that looks good enough to eat, look into Tappan, the microwave with a built-in browning element.
Available at Novak Appliance and Colders Furniture.
Go on, open it.
I was hoping for a Longines.
I got the hint.
Feels so
supple.
The Olympic gold medal from Longines, official timekeeper of the '84 Olympics. Thin, water-resistant, for him, for her. Never before. Longines this rich-looking for only $550. Very Swiss, very supple.
Very
sensuous?
Yeah.
Longines Olympic gold medal.
Available at Gould Jewelers.
This weekend, people will be busting down the doors of every groundwater waterbeds location to get something they can't find anywhere else. Savings! This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Groundwater makes it a waterbed weekend with waterbed prices as low as $129. Groundwater bedroom sets start at $588. Even sheets and comforters are on sale. It's waterbed weekend at all 12 Groundwaters, including Pershing Plaza, Kenosha, Menominee Plaza, Menominee Falls, and the new store in Janesville.
For holiday gifts that will be appreciated throughout the year, be sure to see the selection of quality gifts at True Value hardware stores. Give this Hamilton Beach 12-cup coffee maker with a built-in timer to start brewing automatically. Or choose the Polynex Smoke Grabber ashtray that inhales smoke so other people don't have to. And this GE Space Maker can opener mounts under a cabinet to save counter space. They're all available at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the 1983 Christmas Parade in beautiful downtown Milwaukee. And I do mean beautiful. Sure, it's a little overcast, but we got a lot of folks down here, and it's great. And one of the stars of the parade, Eleanor Hayes from Channel 12 News, is with us. Eleanor, unfortunately, when you went through, you couldn't put your top down like they're doing now.
Last year, the popular thing for people to say was, hello, Milwaukee. This year is put your top down. But unfortunately, we were at the beginning of the parade. It was raining too hard. But it's nice to be on the sidelines now so I can watch.
Nice to have you here, too. And we're going back to Howard and Rosemary now.
Okay,
Thanks,
Mike
Mike.
and Eleanor, thank you very much. Did want to mention, while we were away on that commercial break, the Arrowhead High School Band went by. They're from Heartland, and they're one of the finest in the state.
They did
and
an excellent
we apologize
job.
that we were away when they came by.
Another fellow that was riding with Eleanor, Dan Lewis, of course, of our news staff. And Dan, what's it like out there?
You know, it's not too bad right now. Of course, when we went by, we had the top up of our convertible, so maybe
We
shouldn't
noticed.
be. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be talking about that. A lot of people. That was the favorite chant last year. It was "Hello, Milwaukee." This year it was "Put your top down."
Who are these darling
Well, the
children?
Metro Clowns here, and the Metro Clown Group, of course, represents all ages, adults and kids, and they take in Milwaukee and the surrounding area, and they just have been recognized on the national level, too. They have a lot of fun, and they always add greatly to a parade.
Well, we're standing right in front of the entrance of the Grand Avenue here, and I want you to know we're not only standing in the mist, but there's a ledge way up about 4 stories that keeps dripping on us.
I'll let you have my umbrella here if you need it.
Well, we have one, but then the cameras can't pick us up at all.
Right.
See,
This is the Holiday Folk Fair Float. Now, say that 5 times real fast.
which is going on this weekend.
Yeah, it features Swedish, the nationality group that's being honored this year at the Holiday Folk Fair. And the float shows a huge midnight sun in the background, plus a decorated maypole, complete with dancers. Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, the Holiday Folk Fair is underway. And the Swedish group.
And that's a wonderful thing to participate in because you get to sample all the wonderful ethnic foods. Mellow Yellow. Now, I wonder who that is. I've seen that around the station.
Can't tell if they're coming or going.
I know it.
Well,
Can that car actually be driven both ways?
If they could, WLPX would figure out a way to do it, I'm sure.
This is Francis Frampton, I guess, and
Jeff McGee.
Jeff McGee.
WLPX. And of course, right behind them, oh, there they are. Isn't that an unusual car? You can't tell whether they're backing up or going forward.
That's good for this parade, though. Last year they went the other way.
That's right.
That's a good point.
They're right either way, right? Oh, dear. Well, we saw the 4-H symbol and the 4-H members that were marching, but right now I think we're on, there they are, 4-H products and their activities.
Another band is sneaking in on us here. You can probably hear the music in the background. That's the Rufus King High School Band that follows the 4-H club here. There they are. And the Pom Pom Squad, too, another of the City of Milwaukee's outstanding units. The band under the direction of Jeff Durr. And the Pom Pom Squad is under the direction of Deborah Jupka. I should have Dan pronounce that. He just came from Poland. That's probably a Polish name, Jupka.
Jupka?
Jupka, J-U-P-K-A.
You're pronouncing it better than I would, I'm
Oh,
sure.
thank you, Dan.
Did you have any problems over there, speech-wise?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't speak Polish, so it was a real communication problem. But
A lot of hand signals?
everybody's very friendly and very helpful, so those problems were solved rather easily.
It's a fantastic school, Rufus.
Okay. We give them a mic and they stop playing, but it's about par for the course.
They're mic shy.
Well, the parade, of course, as you mentioned, Rosemary, is running from east to west this year, and it turns off up here and it disbands in Zeidler Park, which is next to the Blue Cross buildings. So it's totally different. It started on Prospect and around Mason there and worked its way down to Wisconsin. Well, look at this. Adventures in Space. How about that?
Star Galaxy.
Yeah, now this float depicts a huge spacecraft. It's peopled by space figures, which many of the youngsters will recognize from Star Wars and Star Trek. There's Darth Vader, Princess Leia, Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, just to name a few.
And look at that. They're having a good time.
This is the Hamilton High School Band coming into view on your screen right now from Milwaukee's southwest side. Another fine Milwaukee area band under the direction of Dale Four. The Hamilton Band has traveled extensively throughout the country, has participated in several tree lighting programs, in addition, of course, to being a fixture right here in the Christmas parade.
You know, it's really nice to hear those Christmas songs.
Yeah.
It gets you right into the spirit.
I can't believe it's that time of the year already.
I know. I don't even want to think about it.
Well, coming up here, we have the Martin Luther King Club, a flashy young marching unit under the direction of Sherry Trotman. And they have done a parade feature for the last several years. All dressed in red.
This is the Great American Float. Who are those characters?
Well, it's
besides
Bugs Bunny, huh?
All right, Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny and
Felix the Cat?
yeah, Felix. And Wile E. Coyote, too, you know, Wile E. Coyote. The park ambassador is there, too.
All right, now let me see if I can identify this one.
Well, I think
Pat
these fellas
Shanahan?
are from Racine. WRKR.
Okay, Pat Shanahan
And Jeff Davis.
and Jeff Davis.
This,
That was nice of them to come up from Racine.
I got to tell you about this car. They've given me a little information on it here, Rosemary. This is a Mose Opera sedan, supposedly the largest car in the world. It weighs 5,740 pounds, and the car was built in 1968 by Mr. Mose, who's driving it today. And look at that thing.
They're yelling
Fastback
out to
roof,
us, Howard. Wave.
Oh, hi, guys. Fastback roof opens upward, and the rear steps swing out.
Look at that. Regular escape hatch.
That is unusual, isn't it?
Really?
Surprised Larry the Legend doesn't own that one.
Here comes
Now that you
Daly's,
just gave him an idea.
Daly's Debs here. And this is another drum and bugle corps. Daly's Debs Baton and Drum Corps, Wisconsin's oldest, winningest baton corps, we're told. It's won some national championships, more than a score of state championships, founded and directed by the Daly sisters, so that's where they get their name.
Look at that lighted baton.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
At least the rain has stopped and the flames have kept going. These kids have such big smiles, you know. That's great. They have a great time.
Here comes another one of those lighted torches. This is the junior Daily debutantes.
Ah, the little guys. Did you have any rain in Poland when you were there, Dan?
No, you know, I really don't remember any rain. It seemed to be overcast a lot, and it was getting very cold. The weather over there is very much like Wisconsin at this time of the year, but we didn't get much rain that I remember.
Okay.
Aren't they darling? Look at that.
Oh, they're getting a nice round of applause, too, here.
They sure are. Look at that. That's a long walk for those little
Well,
ones.
it really is.
They keep getting smaller and smaller, I think,
know it.
toward the end here.
And look at way down the, oh my goodness. That is terrific.
Got to run to catch up there, gang. Okay.
I guess Mary Alice Tierney is all hooked up with a microphone. Mary Alice is coming up the street. Hi there.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, a little wet.
I lost my buddies here.
Oh, you did?
Tom and John are waving to the crowd.
I see.
John is taking a lot of heat this morning about the weather, I'm afraid.
So he got out of the parade, is that it?
Yeah, he's just shaking hands and sort of being an envoy.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice, too. I see Tom Sutton there in the crowd.
over there, sure.
But there's a big crowd on the street. These people are wonderful.
I know.
Well, you know, I'm amazed at the turnout here for the bad day it really is. It's very foggy downtown. Some of the buildings shrouded in fog.
There's Tom.
Here's
Or
Tom.
John.
Tom,
There's
say
John.
hello.
Hello, everybody. It is beautiful weather we're having right now.
We weren't supposed to get any rain. Weren't we talking about that yesterday on the
Am I the
radio?
straight man here, or are you? Who's the straight man? Yes, we were. We said 15-20% chance. And looking at the radar, of course, I have to do that before I come to the parade. 15 to 20% of southern Wisconsin is covered with drizzle and rain. Do you believe that?
Okay, this is the 80% that we're not getting.
That's right.
No, it really, it's not raining now, so it's not bad.
No,
It's
it
kind of,
isn't
it's
too
really
bad.
pleasant.
We're gonna have a little drizzle.
You've
and
been
fog.
walking the whole parade?
Yeah, it keeps you warm.
Okay.
But you get to meet all the folks. The folks are having a good time.
Good. Let's go back to Howard and Rosemary right now.
Okay, Bob,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you, John. You look great in that hat.
Yes, that 15% is hanging right over the top of us right
I
now.
gave John a ride down today, and he was very, very upset. He felt very bad about the weather.
Oh,
Well, we're looking at a nativity scene here, the traditional nativity scene, utilizing stained glass window effects to symbolize the then and now of the ageless Christmas story.
Now, this is what we should be wearing, Howard.
You're telling me.
The Kirby and crossing guards.
We got to get ourselves some yellow slick. The Milwaukee Safety Commission's crossing guard program. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I didn't know that.
Kirby. See, they stand on the curbing. How about that? Skyliners. Here they come. This is a Drum and Bugle Corps, another up-and-coming precision unit. I still can't believe I was talking about the bear before when it was really a lamb.
Yes, well,
Little Bo Peep and her bear.
I really can't blame you because it did look a little like a bear, like a white bear.
It really did. What do I know, you know? You see one animal,
If
you
it
see
had
them
been
all.
saying ba, ba.
I said, that's bad, Howard.
Nice looking group.
Really? The Skyliners. The Shooting Stars, too.
Makes you want to tap your foot.
That's what we're all doing up here, right?
Oh, this group has some little ones in it too.
Well, Ben, while we've got you here, how many parades have you been in like this over the years?
Well, I've been in this parade the last 4 years. You know, I can't remember being in a parade where we've had bad weather before. It seems like somebody's being very kind to us weather-wise all the time.
Yeah.
And this has turned out to be all right. Right now, it's not bad at all.
Well, it has stopped raining.
Well, it's very mild for one thing. Usually it's a lot colder at this time of the year, but maybe we're in for one of those mild winters again.
Oh, that would be nice.
Get old El Nino going again.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh my.
Well, here we go.
That's, what is that? Peter Rabbit?
Yep, Peter Rabbit, and I think Alice in Wonderland. Huh?
Well, there they are, the rabbits. Walking up and down the street shaking hands. I never saw a rabbit.
You never
shake
saw
hands.
a rabbit shaking hands, but then again, we never tried to split hairs on the show.
Oh, isn't that bad? See, you don't have to work with people like that.
I like that
You miss
stuff.
me?
That's my sense of humor right
That's
there.
sick.
Oh, well.
Oh, my. Oh, look at that man. Really has a job.
He really does. I've noticed the vendors have been selling, holiday items up and down the street, little blown up Santa Clauses. And, they've been doing a pretty brisk business.
Yes, they have. Well, now that must be a character from Alice in Wonderland. I think they've gotten out of line here.
You don't remember the nursery rhymes?
I do.
I don't.
Well, they're very colorful anyhow. It's a tough one when you have to get out and walk and shake hands, actually mingle.
Well, we got the John Marshall High School Color Garden Drill Team coming up. There's their banner. They always get a big hand for their precision and also, I guess, for their enthusiasm, too. And the unit is under the direction of Susan Stelt, the John Marshall High School Color Guard and Drill Team. So let's watch them go by here.
Every once in a while, we're cutting the chatter just so that you can get a flavor of what's going on out here. We're trying to explain a lot of it to you, but at the same time, we want you to feel that you're right here on Wisconsin Avenue at the parade.
I'm sure there are a lot of people that had plans today to come down and had to change them at the last minute. I think it's great that we have an opportunity to show this on TV here, and it worked out real well that a lot of the people of the area will be able to watch the parade.
That's right.
Well, we probably do have quite an audience at home today. I hadn't thought about that till just now. So.
I wouldn't mind being on my couch with my feet curled up.
Cup of coffee, blanket.
Yeah,
maybe.
right.
You're a little Danish.
Guess where we will be right after the parade.
Well, one unit after another, and they're all precision units, too. And as we mentioned, we've been watching the John Marshall band. Here's
Jonathan Green.
Sure, there he is.
In a green car, naturally. In his green shirt, naturally.
And I think he's going to go through a red light here, too. Yep. The lights keep changing here. We're right in front of the traffic lights.
I will bet you it will turn green when he gets there.
You think so? Listen, we've been wanting to remind everybody, too, Food for Families is a little, they need a lot for the folks for the holiday season. So help us out. Help make Food for Families a great success. Contribute when you see the yellow canisters in your food store.
Here comes the Nathan Hale High School Band. And you're absolutely right, Howard. They've got more families this year, and they're running a little short on supplies. And Dan Lewis and Mike Murphy from radio and Bob Berry all came up to us and said, please plug Food for Families. So
Might also mention very quickly the Sheep's Head Tournament tomorrow at Serb Hall.
Oh, that's right.
That should be fun.
Anybody that wants to come down and chat, take a look at what's going on, bring a can of food along with you, something that might help out. It's a good idea.
Yes.
All right, Rosemary, as you mentioned, this is the Nathan Hale High School Band from West Dallas, one of the metro area's finest suburban bands, under the direction of Harry Clausen. Harry Clausen is the director.
Seems to me we interviewed Harry Clausen when we did the tree lighting ceremony one year.
I think you're right.
Clowns are having a little fun.
Okay, that was
big fly swatter going after the ladybug.
That was the Nathan Hale High School Band that just went past us.
We've got a lot of characters out here, frogs, wizards of Oz's, and princesses and princesses.
Ladybug.
Dan, let me ask you, are you a good one for estimating the size of a crowd?
I don't think I could take a guess today, but I tell you, I'm really surprised at the number of people that did come out here
really
today.
too.
And it is, as you can see in the camera views here, it's lined like this pretty much up and down the avenue, and it really is a good thing to say for the people who turned out here today.
Right, we saw some Malamutes there before from the Alaskan Malamute
And
Club
now
of
John
Wisconsin.
Drilling and Karen Friedman from TV6. What band is this, Howard?
Well, this is, believe it or not, the Fritchie Middle School Band. Not only an excellent musical unit in its own right, but also one of the key feeder bands for the Bayview High School Band. The Fritchie Band and its accomplished young musicians, one of the main reasons why the Bayview High School Band is a perennial powerhouse.
I think they're waiting for the light to change again.
Well, you like that line.
Well, sometimes there are hang-ups in parades, and that has to be expected. Sometimes some march a little faster than the others, and then you got to slow up. But
I've seen cars overheat. I don't think that's going to happen today.
No.
I don't think so.
I like the color of the uniforms, gray with the red scarves, and the white turtlenecks. They really look Christmassy.
Right behind them is Chuck E. Cheese's, Leroy the Lion, Violet the Cow from State Fair.
They're all following behind.
And our old friend, what's our friend there?
Willie B. Bacon.
Willie B. Bacon.
I love that, Willie.
And Teddy Bear and Bill B. Bob.
Guys racing around on the street. With, oh my goodness.
There's
Dancing
Violet
Bear.
the Cow.
Howard, do you think there's any chance that Willie B. Bacon was married to Betty Will?
Not bad, Dan. Write that down, Rosemary.
I understand that Fruit of the Loom is out here, too. Fruit of the Loom.
Okay, ducks and
cute.
chickens. Oh, dancing bear.
I hear a siren.
Sirens, I hear them. That's the Milwaukee Fire Department aerial ladder and Chief's car following here. Here we go. This unit delights the youngsters, of course, and especially every would-be fireman like myself. Riding on the huge aerial ladder is Smokey and Sparky, who are the spokesmen for the Fire Prevention Bureau. And, of course, they're very well known to the kids all over the place. So there's the Chief's car, and here's the aerial ladder truck. Sparky and Smokey. I see we're being joined here now by Tom Sutton, too.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom. Have you enjoyed the parade?
Yes, I have very much. It is.
Thanks, Dan.
I think this is kind of like a dress rehearsal for Thanksgiving, isn't it? We get everybody in shape for it. We bring them out in the parade and get all the fathers down there, and they have the chance with their children. This is super. I'm one of these people that really love a parade. I really do.
I do too. You get so excited about the whole thing, and it really gets just inspired for the big holiday season.
And you get a chance to meet all the wonderful people out there and shake hands. It's really nice.
All right. Let's go out on the street to Mike. Oh, it's Bob.
Feels to march in some underwear in the Christmas parade. What are you doing dressed like that?
Promoting for a loan.
Oh, okay. That's a good enough reason to get paid for, right? Yeah. What's your name?
Laura, Tammy, Jody, Kathy.
Who's your friend back there? Oh, just a duck. Nothing to do with it.
Your mothers know you're out here marching like this. Come on.
Have fun. Let's go back to Howard and Rosemary.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, thanks very much.
All right.
This is the Lightning Airs Baton and Drum Corps, a sparkling unit, and they're from Menominee Falls.
Terrific.
And they were one of the award winners when I was out covering a parade this summer, and the Lightning Airs were there, and they came in second place during the course of that parade.
Hey.
So very, very fine group.
Good.
This is a great morning for everybody waking up and turning on the television to have a chance to see the town, and everybody turning out and watching the parades. And as I said before, it's kind of like a dress rehearsal.
That's right.
I'll get a plug in right afterwards. We go to a football game, so the fathers are going to be just happy. They'll be right in front of the TV all the way through.
And nothing gets done today at home, right?
Well, you got to do that every once in a while, Rosemary.
I don't know if you know this, Tom. This is the 31st annual Christmas Grand Parade.
No, I did not. I did not know we had 31 already.
Well, this is
Each
the
one bigger and better, right?
Salvation Army Band, plus the canteen truck. That's always a popular item. The canteen truck provided some hot coffee for the marshalling crew as they worked feverishly this morning to set the parade in motion. And the band serves as a reminder that the Salvation Army will soon begin its annual collection to help provide a happy Christmas for many needy families. Now, that's another good cause.
That certainly
Salvation Army. So if you can be generous to them, we urge you to do so.
You can always tell the progress that they're making in collecting the money, too, because I think it's so many hundreds of dollars. One light can be lit on the tree on Wisconsin Avenue, and we want to see that ablaze by Christmas.
You know, I'd like to ask a question of you two. I know that you have covered quite a few parades. Now, we kidded around about the weather, but it turned out very, very nice. Temperatures in the 50s, the rain's held off. Everybody's having a good time. I would suspect that you two have probably been in the parades when it has been a little bit colder, right?
Yes.
Any
I don't want to
memorable
talk
ones?
about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, we've got the right guy here, Tom Sutton, our sports director.
Yes.
The Shaw group here.
That's right.
Shaw Hockey Group.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that because of the limited ice facilities, Wilson Park is used almost continuously. There are kids that are up at about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Isn't that
and even earlier, getting up, and they have to get the ice time, work for a couple of hours, then head off to school. It's true dedication, and you're talking about youngsters 3rd, 4th, 5th grade.
That sport has grown so in the Milwaukee area over the last 10 years. It's amazing.
Well, that and soccer, they have really boomed, you know.
That's right.
Look at the little ones out there.
This is the Oak Creek High School Band from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, under the direction of Tom Stevenson, fast gaining a reputation for musical and marching excellence.
Okay, Mike's out on the street. It's either Mike or Bob, so let's get over there.
Hey, thank you very much, Rosemary. Back on the avenue with Linda Harris of the Safety Commission. Linda, welcome to Channel 12.
Thank you.
Tell us about the marching stop sign, if you would.
Kirby is a personified stop sign that's been brought to life to help combat a common factor in children's accidents, pedestrian accidents, which is to help the children to remember to stop at the curb before they enter the street.
And a good program indeed, and thanks for talking with us. Howard and Rosemary, back to you.
Okay, Mike, thank you very much.
Oak Creek High School.
Yep, here they come.
They have a nice sound under the direction of Tom Stevenson. We have an ambulance back here. No, that's not an ambulance. What is it? It's Morgan in the Morning.
It's Morgan in the Morning and the Sundance Kid. How about that?
That's WMIL. And behind them is a fire truck.
And, of course, Ronald McDonald, too. There's Ronald out there waving to the crowds, shaking hands with the youngsters.
Yes, notice those youngsters come right out.
And he's another one who has done a number of parades.
Okay, how many fire trucks have we had in this year's parade? Quickly now.
2. How's that for a quick answer? And the chief's car. So 3 fire vehicles, all right?
Is that Bob?
That is Bob.
Was he riding on that? Sure, he got a free ride, wouldn't you know?
Well, that I think is the WISN.
Sure, that's
he
the
should
WISN,
be on that one.
Fire truck, I believe. Look at that. That baby went out around the turn of the century.
I think so. What year do you suppose that is?
I don't know. It's 30-something, 38. Maybe.
Gosh, I wasn't around then, Howard. Maybe you could fill me in on it.
I wasn't either, Tom. I'm sticking with you. I don't care how old those fire trucks are. They're still exciting to watch.
They really are. You can see the youngsters' eyes light up when they see the fire trucks and hear the siren.
Well, there's an overhead view as we look east on Wisconsin Avenue. And as we've been pointing out, the parade is going the opposite way this year, and we've got the fun technicians here, too.
The laughter and fun, it looks like a group of clowns, Howard, and we're going to see more of the parade when we come back.